Bonnie, unpaid domestic and care work has intensified for both men and women during the COVID-19 pandemic. As women globally spent about 3 times as many hours on unpaid domestic and care work as men, and the pandemic is expected to further aggravate this gender disparities, as many women in the subsectors are hardest hit by COVID 19 and lockdown measures. As per the research, female jobs are 19% more at risk than male ones simply because women are disproportionately represented in sectors negatively affected by COVID. So, how do you think COVID has affected, in your experience? How has it affected women? And what is your advice to the women aspiring for leadership positions?
Mm.
You are an executive director at the Social Enterprise Research Academy Management Office. So, in your opinion, what role do women play in the CSR space?
Mm. Thank you so much, Prati, and it's my honor to express my view about the COVID-19 impact on women. And I actually think that you can look at this issue from both sides, like of the coins. Actually, if you look at the bright side, it actually is a chance for us as business leaders to rethink about how we should do business and to deliver productivity within the team. So during COVID-19, we all know that we're all doing social distancing, we're all staying at home. So for developed countries, I think, like, or developed cities, actually, it's actually a good thing because we can actually try to reimagine the way we work, and it will increase more flexibility and actually giving us women more time with our family because we're actually working at home. So it's more easier for it, striving a balance within the work life issues. However, it's actually also a extra pain to being locked down at home together all the time, and it will also create a lot of conflicts within relationships and actually within families as well. So we can also imagine, because as a woman we have to take care of our children, so we have to also take care of work, and it will actually create a lot of problem as well. So a lot of pressure within the family. So it's actually one of the a game changing. I would say COVID-19 is actually a game changing a stimuli to the all kinds of relationships, to work relationships, to family as well. So actually, and for we also have to look at the developing countries, such as within the slums areas. We also see a lot of news about there's a lot of jobless occurred because there's no travel, and we know that a lot of countries such as Thailand, Indonesia, or India actually depend a lot of on tourism, and without the jobs, people actually they all actually earn their living by day-to-day work. So it will be an issue as well, and people are actually very concentrated within the slum area because of the lockdown. So there will be a lot of domestic violence within these areas, and I think that is why CSR should play a much important role in this COVID-19 areas. Actually, we can see a lot of charities such as Red Cross has been addressing these issues of female on female workers without a job, and also on poverty issues actually getting even worse. So we think that CSR should actually play a much important role for companies who want to engage in the society in COVID-19. And for responding to what I think women should be um, uh, addressing the gender gap issue within the workspace. One of the issue I realized not only in Hong Kong but also in most of the places is women actually are not too willing to take up the leadership role. As responding to what Zoe just mentioned, it's not easy for women to take up a leadership role, or even to be strong in business in Asian societies. So what the reason is? One of the reasons is culture, and another reason is I think that is because of we're not confident enough to take up leadership role. So my advice would be just like what the author of Lenin, Sandra called Sheryl Sandberg, she actually also mentioned about how the gender gap is actually about the women confidence in leadership issues. So I think that I would encourage women to rethink, and actually we are very competent. We are able to take care of families. We're able to take care of a lot of things. We talk about emotional intelligence. We're actually usually, in general speaking, is much more stronger than men, which are more task oriented sometimes. So I think that we should appreciate ourselves more and to be more confident in the leading positions, so as to break the glass ceilings and increase the women representation in leadership positions. So thank you very much for allowing us to share, Prati, and I hope the CSR could actually play stronger role in female empowerment as well.
Thanks a lot, Bonnie. Those were wonderful points. And women really have to work. More re-engineering has to happen within inside to build the confidence that is required to aspire for the leadership positions.